Bill would love it though, man.
Bill
would
would,
love it, man. Finally, like
Bill's gonna find himself tied up into a tree somewhere. And like, get here.
he's like, I love this,
Yeah.
and he says, I love this. Finally,
Finally, someone
I found the
knows.
one.
Someone knows.
Someone who knows me. She knows my body.
Someone who knows what I want, just slap him around.
and shut up, Tim. Man, she's so hot. Oh my.
I love this.
Yo, Kieran, what is wrong with you, bro? Oh, man. You guys
So you're heading to Maya.
What's been pressing your mind? What's on your spirit in terms of love?
Is it just hilarious how he plays the song just as a
He just has it on call. That's
had it on
it.
standby, man?
He-
Had it exact
yeah.
on standby,
He
ready
knows
to
it.
go.
He's like, David, tell me about love.
Yeah,
Well, here's
Put on that voice.
that
Tell
deep
us
little
tell us
voice.
everything you need to know.
Let me tell you something about love. When love is real, it always finds a way.
Disagree.
You disagree.
Absolutely.
When love is real, it finds a way
To do what?
to get through.
What if you die?
Damn. Let's take out that. Let's take out no. We can't add that. We can't add.
Okay, so what are you referring to? Because like let's say love, like you really, really love someone. You have that connection. It's amazing. They go to university in America. You're in America. Yeah, you fall in love, and then like they go back to, I don't know, let's just pick a state, Mexico, New Mexico, something like that, and then you come back to Australia, and you know, like there's love, there's real genuine love. Let's say that's hypothetically what we're talking about. Find a way. Yeah, I reckon that 10, 15 years, all of a sudden hey, what's up? You know, and they're like, yeah, I still feel the same way. I get that. That'd be cool. That'd be amazing. But what finds a way? What happens if you thought you lost that person and you have moved on? Now you got somebody else who you love, not the same way, not the same intensity, but you loved them, you started a family, or something like that, and then they come back and you still feel the same way, but now you got a family. Now you've got this, and they're like, hey.
So you just drop the family. What do you mean? That's the way.
Isn't that what most people do anyway?
Peace.
Yeah,
Drop the family. Yeah, that was fun.
You guys are great.
That was cool.
But I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that was cool. Was it?
Yeah. Okay, cool. That makes sense. It will find a way. If you don't die.
Okay, how about this? Even if we fight and I put up a wall, I want you to climb over it and show me that you still care.
Even if I put up a wall, I want you to climb over it and show me that you still care.
Why'd you put the wall up though?
Why are you putting a wall up?
Yeah.
Just adding some spice to the.
You want to add some spice? I thought it was intentional.
It
Sorry.
just seems manipulative.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you're saying, okay, but I love that person so much, I'll climb over that wall, and that person's like, yeah, got him.
Well,
And then you're like this, and they're like, okay, here's another wall, and you're like, oh, I'll climb that one too, and they're like, yeah, got it.
but here's what the wall is for. You put the wall up just to prove that battling is a way to show that no matter what, you both will still stick together forever.
Damn, man, there's gonna be walls you don't have to put up. I'm sorry, you don't have to. If you have to deliberately put walls up, then you're kidding yourself. That's not love. Like you can love someone and just try to live in bliss, and there's gonna be walls put up whether you like it or not, over and over, for the rest of your days together.
By each other or by
the environment, by each other, by changes of anything. You change as people, you grow as people. That can be a barrier because now you both got to adapt to being new people. It could be, any sort of injury, illness, change of perspective, change of job, change of location. Could be someone gets fired. It could be someone moves into state. Could be anything. there's going to be walls put up regardless of whether or not you want them to be there. And yeah, I agree. Like love, you got to make a decision. How are we going to? Do we want to stay together? And which, I guess you're saying is a wall, and how do you get over it? But if you're so bored and you're living this like such a chilled life that you got to put up deliberate walls just to test them, then you're already done. Like you're not going to last the real walls.
So you've never put things in place
Put someone for a test?
to test. You've never tested your friends
No.
in a way, like you put $5 out on the counter
No.
just
You've done that before?
just to see if this motherfucker takes
That's
it.
wild.
This is like
Just
one of the
to
most
see
manipulative conversations
if
I've
this
ever had in my life.
Motherfucking okay. So you've never done that.
No. Okay. Say you do that to me, like, and I see you do
You
that.
take the $5.
I'm taking the $5, and then when you say, why are you putting a wall up, you dickhead? Like I know what you're fucking doing, but I'm taking your money.
If you didn't see me do it, that's the
Wouldn't
point.
even
You don't-
matter.
you shouldn't
Kieran, do you
see
take the money? Hell yes. Why? Because you left $5 there. Do you want it? And you'd be like, oh, it was a test. I'm like, you can fuck off. Why would
So-
you test me? If it's that important to you, just go do your own thing.
Do you think people test naturally without knowing, subconsciously?
No, I think manipulative people test deliberately and maybe out of habit.
Have you ever heard of the term shit test?
No.
You never heard of that term?
No, I never heard of it too. Explain it.
I'm curious about his circles.
This is why he's wearing the glasses today. I think he's
tell us
trying to
about this
manipulate the
test.
audience
Tell us
too.
about this
You know what I
test.
mean?
Okay, so
Because the audience is likes this. They're like
women
women.
or men
Yeah.
in just people in relationships when
Yeah.
you first meet them,
Yeah. Oh, this is like
when you first approach them.
what was that thing that you're talking about? Like giving them a trial run,
Shit, 7-day trial.
7-day trial. Is this different to that?
This is on, say, the first interaction.
Okay. Yep.
They will give you a shit test just to see
Yep.
if you are competent enough to pass them and
Pass them.
therefore prove that you are competent enough to lead the relationship or take care of them.
All right, go.
Can you give us an example?
That's what's
For an example,
Yep.
when you are out in the club, as me and David are every weekend,
True.
say you meet a girl, right, David?
At the club.
At the club.
Never met her before.
Never met her before.
Yep.
You don't do that? I'm talking to you, KB. KB's not in there.
No. I've been to a club for about 10 years. Keep going.
Okay. 20. Don't have to 10.
Yeah, he's just trying to lie to
You're
us,
like
man.
20 years.
You
We
guys
got-
want to invite me out? You need to start inviting me out. I'll get dressed up in
Not
my
the strip club,
my
KB.
sunglasses and
No,
my
no.
blue
Nah, we
The
got to take him
dance-
to the rooftop bars.
Yeah,
rooftop
we
bars.
gotta go to a
That's where we
rooftop.
got to go.
You meet her and everything is going well, right?
At the bar.
Everything is going well at the bar.
At the bar.
No, it could be at the bar, it could be at the dance floor, whatever.
Yeah, but we're in a nightclub.
Same thing. There's a dance floor in the
All right,
nightclub.
all right. So we're at a nightclub. I've never met this person before, and everything's going really well.
And now she says, I gotta go to my friends.
Yep.
Or one of the friends comes and drags her out the
Yeah. Happens all the time.
thing.
Yep.
Now you have a choice
Yeah.
whether to give up
Yeah.
or what's that smile on your face, David?
No, I
what's
want to know what's next. I'm curious.
What's the
I love the options.
No, because I've already given up. because I'm like this. I'm like, you understand that
jump over the wall,
There's
KB.
400 women out here tonight.
No, but we're not
that-
promiscuous, dirty little
No, that I can have a conversation with.
harlots.
and that I can have a conversation with.
Mm-hmm.
What's your plan with this girl that you just met?
He
No,
must
you
be-
like her. You like
He
her.
must
She-
be obsessed with her. That's
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hey, let me get on the Instagram. Oh damn. Yep, you're the one.
Don't go.
That's like this. Don't go. Hey, she's like, what are you doing? She goes. You're like this. You're like, cool. Dodge the bullet. Next.
No, it's not dodging a bullet. She's hoping for you to finagle
No,
your
that,
way.
that's
Okay,
that's
I hear what he's saying. From his
can you
perspective.
explain it? Because I don't get it.
Basically, it's like she knows that you want her, and all she's doing is playing a game to see whether you're going to either ask for her attention again or if
Yeah.
you're just gonna leave her. And that's pretty much all it is.
So right from the start, you're saying you're basing a relationship based on manipulation from the very first time you meet this girl.
Hey, no,
And then from that point, you've based your relationship.
David, this is how we know he hasn't been in the club in 30 years.
You've based your relationship on manipulation.
David,
No,
this-
well, maybe this is the problem. Like
Maybe it is the problem.
You these women or this lady in particular is saying, I'm gonna try to manipulate you.
She's not trying.
From day one. I am manipulating you.
It's not her doing it. Her friend came and physically grabbed her out of your side.
She has a choice.
No,
Her friend
no,
did
no,
it.
No, it's tough because she could look like a
Somebody
She does
who's
have
got
a choice.
She
no. She could.
she could look
No,
like
she could
someone
be
who's going to
perceived.
manipulate me for the
No,
rest
no,
of
no.
my life.
No.
I'm in.
No, within
the
her
one.
within her peer group, she could look like that she's not for the group. We're here together to have a good time.
Yeah.
And as soon as you meet this dude that you
Yeah.
like, you're just gonna leave the group.
Call him a temp.
Yeah, just call him a Tim. Make it easier, man.
It's not calling him a temp. You're just gonna leave the group.
A lot of attempts out there, man. Just saying.
There's many attempts, but let's not call him a temp.
His attempt is grabbing her.
Yo, chill out,
Hey,
chill
hey,
out.
hey, you need to go.
Yo,
and
chill
just
out, bro.
grabbing her.
Yo.
And then she's like, oh, I love you. And he's like, I know. And then he never sees her.
You gotta get us canceled. No physical, nothing. Without consent, KB.
Hey.
She doesn't want to look
Do you
like.
put on the deep voice when you do
She
this?
doesn't want to look like.
Try and convince her to
KB.
come back.
She doesn't.
Hey.
Get this out. Hey, come here.
Hey, come back. Come back. Hey, leave her alone. She's with me. What are you even doing? Keep going. Sorry. Like, you've already lost me. Like, you know what I'm doing? I'm like, Tim, it's that girl that I was just dancing with and her friends took. Can you go get her back for me? Can you go talk to her friend and bring her back so that maybe she's more interested now?
So you're not smooth. This is what you're telling me.
I don't need to be smooth.
She does not. She does not want to look like the black sheep.
Yeah. So she's
In the group.
So she's concerned about how she looks.
Within her peer group.
Yeah, within her peer group.
And so she's hoping.
So she's insecure.
David, right?
And
so
that's who
she's,
you're chasing.
So David, so she's hoping. We're talking David. We're talking about young brother.
Yeah. Listen.
So
I'm listening.
so she's hoping
Yeah.
that you could find a way to make this work. Am I correct or no? Have you ever been in this type of situation or no? Because I may be crazy. To Kieran, this sounds nuts. But if you're gonna be a good friend here,
No, it's not nuts. It's happened on multiple occasions. Most definitely.
multiple.
Yeah.
And
not to me, but I'm just saying like,
Yeah, not you. It would
like,
never be.
it's just like it's kind of more of like a generalized thing now that
Okay.
normally happens.
Yeah.
Like normally it is that group of girls. Let's say it's 4 of them, and you're talking about the 5th girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's 4 other girls.
Mhm.
Within that 4 girls, they may have had a bad situation with a man. So Previously.
Yes.
So the perception of men or guys in the club is like, don't mess with that dude. Don't trust these men. Just have fun. Which is why her 4 friends decided to pull her away from a temp because they're like,
Yo,
"Temp
chill
is
out.
dangerous."
No, we're not gonna keep doing this.
Oh, I get that.
Now I can't understand.
You get it now. You get it now.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't understand before, but now I get that. Okay, yeah. See, I was.
I got you, man. I got you. I'm that bridge.
Thank
I'm
you
that
for
bridge.
clarifying that because I wasn't sure, but now, Crystal.
God, David is good. David
Absolutely,
is a fucking-
absolutely, I get it. And so what do we? So what does this attempt do now?
So David, what have you seen? Are the options in those
Hypothetically.
in that hypothetical? What are the options for that man?
It
Whatever
depends.
his name is.
It depends how bad you want to go.
Okay.
Like
How
Kieran
about
said,
when David really wanted that girl? What did he do?
called the go.
How?
How?
You literally have to. Well, the way we do it nowadays, right? It
We.
depends. The young guys, right?
We.
Let's say I'm a teacher.
He's not even talking about himself anymore. He's like,
Nah,
we are.
the way that we.
You gotta work as
My
a team.
generation.
You gotta work as a team now, right?
Yeah.
So let's say it's 3 girls, right?
Yeah.
Get 3 of your homeboys.
Yeah.
One of them takes one of the girls.
Yep.
The other one takes the other.
Yep.
And then you take the other one.
Yeah.
Sometimes, unfortunately, Temp knows what I'm talking about.
Just listening here.
Someone has to sacrifice.
Yeah.
By sacrifice, I mean you got to go for the worst.
But you're saying like having a wingman.
Having a wingman, basically, so you distract the other girls.
Yeah. So they're entertained.
Yeah, they're being entertained while
Yeah.
you entertain the one you really want.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And you're single, right?
Yeah, I am single.
Yeah, cool. Just checking. So it
Why are you
works.
getting this guy in trouble, KB? You don't do that, man.
No, I'm just seeing if it works.
It does work.
Okay, wingman is one way.
No,
Also.
but what's your outcome? Depends on your outcome. You're originally you're talking about love and relationships, and I'm saying they're different things. Now, if your outcome is to meet a young lady and take her out and maybe go on a couple of dates or whatever, that's fine. Do whatever you do any way you want.
Okay.
But if you're looking at love and relationships and
That's
you've
the-
got to,
Well, let me think of if there's any barriers in that sense then, in love and relationships. If there's any like intentional barriers people
before
put
we
up.
do, how do girls do this?
In terms of what? On the first night interaction?
Yeah,
thing?
so let's say there's 3 of us, right? And they're going to sacrifice.
I'm not going out with you,
They're
man.
going to sacrifice you 2 to get to me. Let's just say that's the.
Ain't no way. Hey, I like how you try to play that, but sorry,
This
man.
guy
It's
is
not gonna
good.
work, unfortunately.
Absolutely, because there's no way I'm going out with either of you 2. And could you imagine the people would be hanging out with? No, but let's say hypothetically, like they're going out and they're looking at you and your friends, whoever you're out with, and they're like,
No, it's us 3 out. Yeah.
Sometimes not always a sacrifice though. Sometimes they may want.
sometimes upgrade.
Yeah,
But it depends on. But let's just say you're with a couple of friends, and you feel as though you're the prize, and then 2 or 3 of your friends aren't quite as valuable in a social sense.
Okay.
And a group of girls come over. How are they playing the same game? So surely you guys have seen that, and you're the target. And how did that game get played?
You want to answer this?
I've
Tim?
never experienced this, David.
Yeah,
you talk to
I
me.
don't think I've experienced it either. I'm just trying to think.
Well, we need to put that out to the.
Well, Kieran, I heard you were a very social person back in the day.
Yeah, but before we go on, no, we can't talk about that. But before, we should put that out to the audience and find out how girls actually play the same games, because surely they play the same games.
Surely, yeah, they definitely do.
So, but I don't know the game.
Yeah, me neither.
Come on. Come on, man. Are we gonna be honest here, or are we just?
I asked you, do you know the games? You said no.
I was joking. I thought that's you. You know how, David? Come on, man. Be honest.
Nah, I can't think right now. You answer that question, man.
Answer the question.
Answer it since you know, and then then I'll agree with you, and then you might bring something.
He might be able to add to it.
Whether you're the prize, I'm not gonna say you're the prize. I'm just talking about
You're
you're
the
the prize to her, not
Yeah.
the group. I'm not saying the group. Her
You're the prize to that girl.
to that girl.
Yeah.
She will find a way
Yep.
to get
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
to give you an opportunity
Yep.
to introduce yourself
Yep.
or make a move.
But one on one. So the friends don't swarm in and distract your friends.
No, I think that's part of it, right? That would be part of it.
So have you seen that before?
No, I think it would be the girls. The friend group's always still there.
The friend group will still be
Yeah.
there, but she'll find a way to somehow still.
Yeah, but is it one on one or do her
No,
friend
with it-
group
with-
just
within the
distract
group, I
boys?
think.
It's 1-on-1, but it's like the girls.
Are they
in
distracting the
surround-
boys? Are they distracting the boys?
No,
'Cause you know
no,
how you
no.
said that was your plan?
No, I don't think girls distract. I think the girls just are hanging around. They interact between each other
Yeah, okay.
while the
Behind
one
the
that you're talking
scenes.
to, behind the
And
scenes.
so you got like one-on-one interaction,
Yeah.
and they're behind the scenes.
They're behind the scenes just chatting to each other.
Different.
Okay, so let's say we get through all that.
Yeah.
Now you and that girl are in a talking stage, or you're liking each other stage, or you're now in a relationship.
Yeah.
This is something I actually wanted to talk about. When do you find out? What are some indications that you are now in love, or you are now ready to accept love from that person? Like what is that for you guys? Does that make sense at all?
That doesn't make sense.
So because you're seeing each other and you're enjoying your time together, but there's like a certain click that happens where you're like, oh man, I now love this person.
So
Or-
it's a click. You kind of just grow into it.
So it wouldn't be
Yeah, so
instant.
is
It
that
wouldn't be
the method?
instant though.
It's not instant.
So it's not instant for you?
That's what I'm saying. You said it's a click. Like eventually, it kind of just happens.
Like you know, there's something there, but it's not like instantly like I'm in love with this person. It's kind of like you gotta see how it flows.
Yeah.
So love at first sight, we don't believe in that. Never or never
Ooh,
experienced that.
yeah.
Okay, they're two different things. Maybe
That's
you've never
deep now.
experienced it, or maybe you just don't believe in it. But what do we think about love at first sight?
I believe that you could definitely see someone and decide, I want to fall in love with that person. Yes. I would like to.
Or I am in love with that person. I love that
I
person.
am in love. Ooh,
I
man.
love that person. I don't even know who you are, but I love you. I don't know why. I'm not even going to tell you because that sounds too weird. But yes, the answer is yes.
The Tim's like, damn.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he knows.
He's just pretending.
He's just pretending. He's trying to.
I have.
You know, you start doing this.
I'm not going to.
I don't even have a beard.
We really need to move on.
I think everyone's experienced that.
Nah, yeah, definitely have.
Everyone's experienced that. I believe everyone's experienced that. But I for me, there's a series of clicks.
Yeah, but so it's different, right? So if everyone's experienced that.
When she tickles that thing and you. There's a series of clicks.
That's all I got for you. This guy.
David, come back.
David's gone.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
lost
It's a
it.
series of clicks.
Man.
There's no way you just said that.
We have an editor still, right?
All right. Series of clicks. Right?
There's a series of clicks. It's getting hot in here. All right, there's a series of clicks.
It's getting hot in here.
There's a series of clicks
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
But you're saying it just builds over
No,
time,
we're talking hypothetically.
hypothetically.
Like if you've experienced that, then that's one thing. Or if you haven't experienced that, do you believe in it? And then it's like, as you said, like, or is it something you build? So you get to know someone better, and you kind of, there's a series of clicks. You get to know them more and more and more, and the more you get to know them, the more that you feel closer to them. Eventually, you're like, yeah, no, damn, this is
You know what I found recently, though? Because this is why I really wanted to talk about love today.
yeah,
Talking to all these young guys,
yep,
David's friends and like that age group,
yep, at the club.
a lot of them have this fear or this trouble with like accepting love.
Oh,
Yeah.
what way?
They're rejecting it. They're not even allowing themselves to feel anything.
Yep,
They're
your friends,
People my age.
people your age. Yeah, let's be.
We'll be very specific
guys
on that
good.
one.
You guys are good.
Yeah. Come on, man.
They're having trouble accepting that it's even possible within their peer group. I don't know if it's because they've never seen it or there's just no role models around.
I wouldn't say accepting love. I guess it'd be accepting I don't know, relationships. Like I had a conversation with one of my boys that like
So they are your friends.
one of my friends, one of my boys, right? But what you're talking about is people my age, obviously. One of my boys was like he said something along the lines of nowadays it's not your girl, it's just your turn. And that's what he said.
Your turn to be in a relationship with
Just
her.
your turn to be with the girl.
And what did you think about that?
I said it's true. Like I've seen multiple relationships where it's like a girl gets in a relationship with a guy and then she cheats on him and then she has her fun, which is entertaining other guys. Like everything that they did for the 2 years just goes out the window. Or the year or so. Just goes straight out the window. And it's like, I don't know if they're trying to find love or if it's like my type of love is, my two parents who've loved each other for 40 years now. Like, they knew each other since they were like 13 years old, and they've been together ever since. That's our understanding of love. Me and my boy. That's our understanding of love. So we're just like.
But what did the boy do now though? Was he whatever this in this hypothetical? You're just talking about the girl's wrongdoing, right? Or perceiving as wrong.
No, I was saying like I don't know what their relationship was like, but it looks like they were enjoying themselves. He was treating her right, in my opinion, taking them out on dates.
And you said she
enjoying
cheated.
their company. Yeah.
Did he cheat?
No.
How do you know?
Because I know him. He's someone who loves to love somebody. He's someone like me that has, 2 parents at home that been married for 30 years.
His idea of relationship is permanent, is what David's saying.
Permanent.
So, of course, like, you'd never know definitively. How could you possibly know? But that's his predisposition.
But what I'm saying is, why is he allowing that one situation shade everything else? That's what I'm saying. That generation this is what, I'm not saying it's just them, but people are letting that one situation taint future situations and everything else. Now he believes, oh, no, every girl it's just my turn. Well, no, you were in something that, like you said, wasn't
you were with
permanent.
a girl who didn't have the same values as you
At that time. But I'm hearing more and more people are diving into that.
What about on Uber? You know, when you're Ubering and you're having these conversations, do people ever talk about this? Because you get a whole variety of people. It's not just a friend group.
I've met now like 3 or 4 really, like the couple that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
They were like, we've somehow just kept deciding to put up with each other, and they really like it. They said it's not easy at all in any sense. They piss each other off all the time, but they've just continued to believe that other person has value for them, and they still love each other, right?
Yeah. They just keep choosing every day to be with each other.
Yeah, and these were older couples. This wasn't. I haven't found like young couples yet who are willing to speak about that.
Yeah, but it'd be interesting because, like, I think that the hard part is obviously the accessibility of options.
Yeah.
So to find someone who actually wants to make those decisions continually to be with the person they're with, as opposed to entertaining themselves through other options or entertaining themselves through even flirting or whatever, then that becomes rarer and rarer when there's more options.
Yeah.
Whereas before, you didn't have phones, you didn't have any of that. The closer you get to would be clubs or maybe where you worked or something like that. So
Corner store,
things like that. But now, like, you can just entertain yourself any chance you want.
Yeah.
So you really have to find someone who has very similar beliefs to yourself, and then, as you said, like, the more people get burnt, the less trusting they are, and then eventually you find someone, I guess, who seems too good to be true, and you don't really want to believe that anyway because you've been burnt so many times. Like, how do you keep refreshing and loving without that I guess that history? You just gotta love fresh every time and just trust it, I guess.
I think that's the struggle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A lot of people my age.
Yeah, I don't think it's just your age because it's everyone. But I've just been recently hearing it more and more from the younger guys, and I think maybe there's nothing wrong with that. What's the expectation? Maybe it's fine that there shouldn't be an expectation. You guys should all just be enjoying yourselves anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're still young.
We're still young people, It's not Kieran's 60s when they get married at 15 and stuff. You guys can still enjoy your youth, and you know what I mean?
For how long? When does that stop? When do you stop enjoying your youth and settle down and throw it all away? You should enjoy your youth until how old are you before you stop enjoying your youth? When does youth end?
27, 28.
Who would have thought?
That sounds very familiar, man. That sounds very familiar.
My understanding is 27, 28. Scientifically speaking, 27, 28.
That's around about then. That's when you should start,
You start to actually be more serious about relationships.
It starts to be more because you have to be deliberate, right? Like you said, you can deliberately grow into love with someone.
Yeah.
And I think that's a choice. So yeah. Now, do you have to find ways to keep refreshing it, KB? Like, could you give us tips?
Depends on what you're talking about. Like, you know,
within a marriage, right?
Again, I think that it changes so much all the time. Like, you don't have to try anything. It's going to be different all the time. So, like, every day is different. You whether it's work changes, whether, you know, both people grow all the time. So the hard part is keep being dynamic and just keep rolling with dynamic. It changes whether you want it to change or not. And so then you've got to change. And like, you know, it's more obvious when you have kids because they change every couple of weeks. And then you've got to adapt to their changes as they change. And that's one of the hardest things about parenting is like actually, you know, you love them and you're their favorite. And then all of a sudden now you're not their favorite. They say, I hate you, blah, blah. And you're like, okay, that's cool too.
Yeah.
And you just learn that's the dynamic. And I think so marriage and love is the same. Like it continually evolves. And it just depends on whether or not you decide to keep going along with it and keep, you know, choosing to turn up and if it's in your interest to do that. And I think that at some point you say, no, I've had enough. And that's cool too. And, you know, or you don't.
When we go to rooftop bars.
You go to rooftop bars. You do whatever you need to do.
You go hang out over there.
Yeah. That's where you live, right?
At 27, 28.
27.
27, 28 is a good time to start going to rooftops, man.
That's
David,
it. Have a different conversation.
I think he's going tonight, man. Just looking by his
know,
outfit,
man.
you know, I think he's ready to go.
Where are you going tonight? What's that?
This is regular stuff.
What's that rooftop bar that you go to all the time?
That one's
It's
not a
in-
rooftop.
Is it Maya?
Maya?
What?
This guy.
This guy's crazy.
He knows.
That's where he goes.
He knows.
That's where he goes.
Yeah. Is it Maya? What is
I'm
that?
asking you,
What's
man.
that place like?
Yeah, what is that like?
Maya Mexican? Y'all never been there?
Nah, never been there.
I've only been there once.
What's
For-
it
for
like?
So you've been there. What was it like?
It's very fancy, very people Kieran's age, your age.
That's
Really?
old.
Yeah.
Why would you be
Not too many young people.
Why would
Are
you
you
be
serious?
there?
I was there for a birthday party.
Okay. With a young person or old person?
Old person, sister.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair
but we were in a group, family group.
Yeah,
but
no, that makes sense.
see
yeah.
around.
So what, was it like a kid's playground they left you at? Or was
Hell no, man.
David,
You know what you gotta
David-
do?
you know, like when you go to
know
the
how-
clinic and
you
there's
know-
the little kids.
you know how
what I'm
well
He
saying?
you
had,
put together,
he
right?
had 3 boys and like 3 of his boys, and they were like finding one girl,
Yeah.
and they were like they're practicing their skills.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like
the
it's
formation.
Like, you
the
think
formation.
about the
game
sa-
plan.
the savannah, you know, with the cubs, and they like learn how to hunt.
Yeah, they gotta play with each other and like.
That's what these guys are
Wrestle
doing.
and stuff.
Like
Ah, man.
pouncing the
I
butterfly.
can definitely see David doing that.
Nah,
That's
hell
100% what he was doing.
Did you try to talk to any of the older
People?
women there?
Nah, I wasn't feeling it, man. Not really not my cup of tea, man.
You didn't just rock up, smile, and go, "Hey, what's
Nah,
up?"
you do a little smart little look, but nah, nothing serious.
What was that response like? Because we're talking about, you know, I guess women who have seen a lot. You know, they've seen a lot. You're talking about, you know, women or men who have been burnt. You know, you get to 35, 40, 45, 50.
They're probably like young isn't too bad, right?
You know nothing. No, but I'm just saying they've seen a lot. They've been burned by a lot. They've made a lot of mistakes. They've, you know, and so you know they see a young, fresh. You know,
They're like, this guy's gonna go through it.
Kid that likes 2-minute
same-
songs.
I could destroy this guy.
Yeah. Or teach him something.
I'm gonna destroy your faith in reality.
Yeah, something like that, man.
Now there'd be some games there.
Oh, plenty of games.
You guys talking about games? They're gonna play
Bior
some.
would
games.
love it though, man.
Bior
Bior would
would,
love it, man. Finally, like
Bill's gonna find himself tied up into a tree somewhere. I'm like, get here.
he's like, I love this,
Yeah.
and he says, I love this. Finally,
Finally, someone
I found the
knows.
one.
Someone
I found the
knows.
Someone who knows me. She knows my body.
Someone who knows what I want, just slap him around.
man, shut up, it's her. Man, she's so hot. Oh my.
I love this.
Yo, Kieran, what is wrong with you, bro? Oh man. You guys,
So you're heading to Maya.
yo, where's what's the address to the place?
Hey, I got you, man. I got you. You ready to go?
Over today.
Oh my god.
We're gonna
man.
wrap
It's
this
getting-
up.
It's getting hot. You guys are nuts. No, but all the women like know what they want, which is great.
Yeah, because they've made so many mistakes. They're
They've-
just like, I've had enough of all the boyish games and all the like the trickery and all that stuff. Screw it. I'm just gonna go and get what I want. Get what I want. This is what I want. And that's it. So what time are you leaving?
He's excited now. He's starting to break a sweat a little
Get,
bit.
get what I want.
You need some water, man. I got some water down here. You need it.
They're not even asking you.
One day we're gonna have real conversations here.
they-
One day we
they-
will have
they-
real on the Patreon or something. One day we're gonna have some real conversations,
Some real exclusive stuff.
some
right?
real exclusive conversations.
they're
Because
not-
then you're lying down, getting your face.
Because they're not even asking you. They're just taking what they want. And you're sitting there ducking
You're-
and weaving. Hey. Oh.
No, bro. It's just like when you're skiing. You just gotta let go.
Just gotta let
Let
go.
go.
Let it
You
happen
gotta
to
let
you.
go and let it happen to you. Let it happen to you.
That's fair.
Enjoy the
That's
moment.
fair.
And just enjoy the moment, man. You know?
Just be in the moment. See
Be in
what
the moment.
happens.
Be in the moment.
And isn't that what love really is?
Being in the moment. It really is.
No thought, just being in the moment. Just
It really is. It really is.
it really is. So maybe there's your answer.
Anything else you wanna pertaining to love? You wanna search
Search
or get the people to search?
love is such a good.
Or we can add to next week.
Love is such a good conversation because it changes so much. Your understanding of it as you get older, and maybe it just like becomes cyclical. But that initial pure, like innocent, trusting, love that you might have, when you're quite young,
It's bliss.
it's just bliss. Like you just think that everything's gonna work out,
Bliss.
and then it's only those heartbreaks that you experience that makes you question whether the depth of the love that you feel is worthwhile investing again with the potential of the heartbreak that you might feel if it doesn't work out. And the more of those you get, I mean, how often do you do that before you just go, I'm going to shut myself off from love and just do whatever, have fun, do whatever it is, or you just going to wait for someone who's so special that
They make you forget all that shit.
yeah, but also is on the same page as you. And they're worthwhile taking that risk to feel that again, despite of the previous experience you had. And maybe that's what all these 30 to 50-year-olds looking for, Tim. Just an opportunity to experience real love,
To experience real love.
genuine love.
Man, beautiful thing. Well, and next time we haven't even spoken about other types of love, just regular relationship with family, friends,
Yeah,
things like those. That's a whole different game that everyone is still trying to navigate as well, because that's not easy as well.
yeah, and
That's not easy.
and there's a lot more, like, because it's, I don't know what the right word is, like so much more forgiveness around that.
Around that,
Yeah.
Why is that? Why do we perceive our spouse or the person we're in a relationship with to be like we expect them to be perfect?
Yeah.
That's when we fall into that depression. We expect them to be
Assumptions
perfect.
and we go somewhere else. Whereas family and friends, you can't go anywhere else because they're your family and friends.
We give them a few chances.
A lot of chances, probably too many.
Too many.
Probably too many, especially family.
Yeah, and even if you say, "Okay, I'm never speaking to you again," because that's enough, you still love them.
Yeah,
You may not speak to them for 20 years, but you still love them.
I still love them.
That in itself is phenomenal. Could be 30 years. And then for some reason they come back in your world and they're different. You're like, okay, cool, we're back.
Has that ever happened to you real quick? Like where you rekindled a relationship where you didn't talk for over 5 years or something? Like you were holding a grudge with each other? And then you
Still gonna eat.
no, you're the only one with enough life experience. David just finished high school. Yeah.
I'm still
Grade 8
fresh.
to grade 12.
Still fresh in this world, man. Still
No,
fresh.
he's like, no, it never has.
Never happened.
Hey man, I tried to be my mom like, hey, I'm not gonna talk to you for a whole day.
Yeah, all right.
Next minute, you
See
just
how
like,
that
hey,
goes when you
yeah.
ask for food.
Gotta ask for food and all that, man.
You gotta
Yeah,
eat.
man. Well,
Yeah,
old
yeah.
old school stuff like back in the day, parents wouldn't talk for their kids for a year. If you disappointed them or you did something that they thought was wrong, they literally wouldn't talk to you for a whole year at least.
Like if she met a David, talk to.
No, like if you you were hypothetically speaking, you were meant to get this degree and you didn't get it, and you came back or you left university. They're just like, you don't exist.
Don't talk to me for a year.
Yeah. Or if you married someone who they didn't approve of, gone. So I mean, there's some pretty significant things.
So that used to be pretty normal. I used to hear that.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know if it's normal, but it's something that happened. And then obviously that child still wants to have a connection with their parents, and then at some point do they get back together and rekindle that relationship? Yeah, sometimes.
Surge's podcast. Just want to thank you guys for joining us today. I want to thank the lovely Kieran Byrne, the lovely David Pascal, sharing their wisdom on love. You guys are incredible. Your wisdom, your love for the game. I know people all around the world are going to embrace your love and feel your love.
It's so good. Sexy, chill, smooth sax. Sexual tantric love.
You don't have to give them.
Where do you find this
You
stuff?
don't have to give them my sauce, Karen. You don't have to give them my sauce.